I didn't get sick. So I remember when people, they started seeing it at 4 months. I will call when people talk, and I remember some of them I'll show you the video. I didn't try to record, unfortunately, but it was an amazing pregnancy. But the difference with Jeremy and Zuri, what I can say is I supplemented myself throughout from the day one with Zuri. And Jeremy, I never knew what was supplement. So my body lacked nothing. Remember, guys, I told you that on Jeremy I had like a lot of heartburn, and with Zuri I didn't have. God, those who know me, it was a very beautiful. I will walk 7 kilometers. I will do everything. I'll go and read. We have like a forest there upstairs on the sun because it's a summer baby. I will take my book. I'll go and read, and it was an amazing. I was never afraid of anything, and it was. But I remember I had started the supplement thing around September, and then on October I was pregnant, so my body was already ready, and I never lacked anything. So it always, guys, if you have good supplements, take supplements. They're very, very important. So my girl never lacked anything in the body, because most of the kids, I don't say it's the reason, but majority of the kids, I'm not the doctor, that are born with some problems, or maybe like skin, a lot, mostly because mother lacked maybe some iron, calcium, magnesium, vitamin, a lot. Might be wrong. If there's a doctor here, you can correct me, but I believe, because if I remember, Jeremy, Zuri was never sick, even to get fever she got when she was above 1 year. Zuri and JJ was, and I remember with Jeremy, I started taking him to clinic with 3 months, and with Zuri I started to take her to clinic with 6 months. And both kids, I breastfed them throughout 6 months. They never took, not even water, nothing. So I breastfed all 3 my kids until 6 months. I never give them water or anything. I just wanted to, and I ate. I was this like a fat pig. But I'm fighting for my kilos now. I just lost some kilos now for some weeks, and I'm so happy of the way that it's working. So it doesn't matter, the kilos will go one day away. So just feed your baby, make sure that you are healthy and okay. So for JJ, Jordan, it was even a planned baby. I remember we were in holiday in Croatia, and I came back and I did some 1 month, one and a half month, I did some diet, and I was like, I'm ready now. And I wanted for them, Zuri and JJ, when I say JJ, it's Jordan, I want them to be close, because I saw the difference, how Jeremy suffered as a lone baby, and now I brought another child in the world, and I didn't want her to get the same experience with Jeremy. So that's why I brought immediately, I brought, okay, I thank God that it happened, because it's not normal that it happened, that you plan it was. And I'm so humble and I'm thankful to God, because I believe there are women who are planning to have a baby and it's not happening. May God remember you guys. It's really painful, and yeah, I can't even fathom the feeling. But may God remember you in His own ways and His own time. Just don't lose hope, don't give up. There's God in heaven. So yeah, so for JJ, as I said, it was a planned baby the first time, and it happened. And for him, it was still also the best, because I had nothing, no problem. I got only a little bit heartburn, because he had a lot of hair, just like Zuri, but I had some good supplement, and they went, I think, after some weeks. But it was good. It was an amazing pregnancy. I also went to Kenya with Zuri, and I was pregnant with JJ. It was Christmas time, I remember, before lockdown. That was so good, because I went, and then there was lockdown. So I came. I remember even in Qatar, they were talking about, even it was God who fought for us, because we remained one night at Doha, because our flight was late, and it was with pregnancy, a hotel with a kid and everything. I will never ever travel alone with kids. Maybe pregnant, never again be pregnant, but with kids, small kids alone. I told my husband, no, That was too much. And we came back. I remember it was December, and also after 2 months we moved from where we were living to where we were living before we come here. We moved twice. 2019 we moved. Yes, then last year we moved. No, this year we moved over here since January, and I hope we're not moving again. I pray. I don't know. This is wild. So for Jeremy, for JJ, Jordan, they are my kids. I confuse their names so much. I don't even know why I say JJ and Jordan and whatever. So I moved with him around March. I was high pregnant. Zuru was so young. She was just turned 2 years. No, she had turned 2 years because she was 21 months. I remember when JJ came. No, she was not even 2 years because she turned 2 years. Oh God, I'm getting old. 2018, so 2019, 1 year, 2020, 2 years. So she was not even 2 years when JJ came. Hey, my God. Well, guys, that's a story of another day. Mama of toddler. So here's Corona, lockdown. Jeremy is at home, doing at home. We are moving. My husband is self-employed. He has to be work. The uncle had died, so he has to take like double shift. Oh my God. My friends came through, and I thank you so much. I can't say enough. My brother came through so much. I'm so happy, bro. May God bless you so much. And also those friends who came through, because we had to paint the house, we had to do, and still I'm pregnant. And I remember I didn't talk about Zuri Kaiserschnitt. Zuri Kaiserschnitt. Okay, let me talk with Jeremy, with JJ, both of them. But I wanted to say, I remember I had, so we moved in, and I had to, all the things in the carton, I had to do them alone. The baby is 3 months. The baby is I'm almost 8 months pregnant, because I got baby April. And we'll see advantages and the disadvantages of being strong. You know, not pretending, but doing everything, because I was there and here and there and here and there. Because sometimes you don't have situation, you don't have any otherwise. I will tell you why not to be like that. So for Jeremy, you have to forgive me, guys. Yeah, 3 kids. Woo. So on March, I remember on that April, I braided my hair on Monday, and then we had planned. Now this is now a planned CS after going all this through. So let me go back to Zuri so that you know why I had planned this. So Zuri, I stayed at home until 40 weeks plus 5 days, and then I went to hospital. I remember I was sent to Villingen. That's what I chose, because it's around 45 minutes away from here. And I will go when you are past, as I said, you go every second day. And I went every second day after I was 38 plus, and I was so tired because I will meet different doctors, and every doctor will throw his finger in me. And I remember there was a Russian, there was a Turkey, there was a German, and I remember this day a German woman checked me. I was soft, you know what I mean? It was jelly and everything, but I was not opening. And so she asked me, one of her worker, because I know, you know who is a nurse, you know who is a Hebame is a midwife, and you know who works to do the people and everything. So she asked her, what do you think? What do we do? What should we do with this mama here, with me now? And she said, and then she's like, should we send her home? And that is an old German doctor asking her worker, so why are you asking? You are the doctor here. She is not the doctor, because I used to see her. She was doing paperwork and everything. And of course, you know how the doctor, nurses and everybody were. She was not a nurse or even a midwife. She was working on she was the one who do people and everything. So, and I was so pissed off. Like, I literally cried. So they told me to come after 2 days, and this time it was also a gentleman who checked me. Every time I had a different doctor, and I was done. So I remember it was on Thursday. and I called my midwife because I had an extra one, and I told her, I'm done, I just want to change the hospital. And then she's like, Sally, you have to think well and wise, because your baby can come anytime. And I told them I don't care. So I remember my hubby drove me. I was crying and I was hysteric. And I remember I took my phone, I went to the Google, and I called Freundestadt, is a hospital, and I called them, and I was like, guys, I'm so done, I'm tired, I'm 40 plus weeks, and feeding in, they didn't want to cut me. They did give me to SCS, and they didn't want to give me the room because it's so full. So they want me to stay at home. You know, she's an African girl, she's strong, and it was so mad. And thank God they told me go and come tomorrow. So I went to this new hospital, because you always have to have a hospital before you give birth in Germany. You go to doctor until the last. After 30 plus, she gives you away to the hospital because of anything. So my doctor had already given me to the filling and shredding and hospital, but now I cried. I changed now. They told me to go the following day. So the doctor checked me, and there are two. Now this was not so big. At least they have now 2 doctors. The other one was so many doctors. So they are like, oh God, it's so long. Sorry guys. And they told me, Sally from Müller. The good thing my husband was with me now, because I'm so big, I cannot even drive. And they told me, by the way, they checked me. He checked me. It was a doctor. He was a Russian guy. God bless. He's so nice. He checked me. He couldn't believe I'm 40 plus, 4-5 days. And then they found me, I'm 1 centimeter open. The baby is so far away from my thing. So I need to say like 1 week before the baby drop, so that they can touch the hair, because they couldn't even touch the hair, but they feel like I'm ready to give birth. So they told me, oh, you know what? No, he called her colleague, and colleague also checked, and they looked at themselves. They were like, they can check, the baby is big. They checked my story, and they were like, And then he sit down, and they told me, like, Mrs. Müller, from Müller, we are so sorry, because your baby is ready to come, but your body is not ready. Like, you can't give birth. We are so sorry, but we have to make you another Kaiserschnitt. And I was like, guys, why you was getting so like, yes, this is what I wanted, because they don't want to do me Kaiserschnitt, because I was already tired of waiting, and I had already told them I'm ready for a CS, and they still want me to go home and continue. And so I was so happy, and I was like, you don't have to tell me sorry. This is what I want. This is what I wanted. So guys, they told me, you're not going home because you're ready to give birth. So yeah, my hubby went home alone. I stayed there, and I gave birth the following day. It was still on Friday. For Zuri was Thursday. Damn, I'm getting so old. I can't even remember Zuri day. I think it was on Thursday. Yes, it was on Thursday. 2 p.m. And yes, and JJ was 11 a.m. and Jeremy was 1 p.m. So because of that situation, I chose the third child to go to the same hospital, and that's why we had already planned. We had planned sorry, I remember I became a little bit emotional because Jordan's story, I'm not ready to share it, but one day I know I'll share it. And it was an amazing birth, but it was very, very emotional, tormenting. It was wow. So I can't say, but at the moment, so the Kaiserschnitt happened. The baby was fit and everything, and I was alone. My husband was not there. The nurse, they were so sweet. They were good. And because it's the same doctors, the same people that I was there 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. So it was an amazing, but it was, nothing is so sweet does not come with its pain. So, oh my God. somebody just called. So anyway, as I was saying, I thank God for these 3 babies, and I thank him every day, because I know as a mom I'm blessed with healthy kids. As a wife, I'm blessed with a good father who takes care of his kids, who supports me emotionally, mentally, physically, and everything. And yeah, that is my experience in Germany when I gave my CS. If you have any questions or something I didn't explain well, I was maybe a little bit because I feel like kids, they're coming anytime from now. Just ask there any question, and I would love to do the next following video about the 3 kids when they came to in our lives. How was it? How the different? We are young. We were under 25 years as parents, young parents. The difficulty we faced. I would love to do that video with my husband, because I can't remember everything. For both 3 kids, the different, what we learned from each other, and maybe what you guys you can take from us. So thank you so much for those who are supporting. For those who I know this video was asked a long time ago, but I think today was the day that it was meant to be brought. So thank you so much, guys, for your support. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed to our channel. Give the video that like, and if you have anything that you would like for me to explain, let me know, guys. And I know some people, they might ask, "Hi Sally, the way I was mistreated when I was giving my getting my child, the way here German they are racist, the way here they mistreat black people in the hospital." I think that might be another video, but because there are people who happens to experience that, but I will never come here to lie as a content creator. They say things that were never there. I will never do that. So for me, those things never happened. Not at all. Probably not directly as people say, but I will still go to the same hospital I got my children. I will advise any friend, any black person to go. I don't know, maybe because I carry a German name, I don't know. Maybe because my husband was there for me, I don't know. Maybe because I'm favored, it's God's, I don't know. And I don't say that there's no racism in this country. There is. The people who hate black people, they are there. The people who hate black people because they are of their religion, or it's all over. But from my own experience, I will never say something that is not there. So that was my experience. And if it's so bad, it's for JJ, maybe I don't want to explain so much what happened or why during, but that's nothing to do with as racist and everything. There are things you don't want to share, but he came as a healthy baby, everything was good, but the emotional torture that I experienced because I was alone in the hospital, that is something I would not even want to talk here. But I would encourage anybody who is planning to get a child in this country. There are nice people out there. So if you are nice, definitely nice people, and everything is gonna come back to you. So guys, with that ado, thank you for listening. Thank you for those who made to listen to everything, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.